Hi, welcome to Converging Conversations. This is Cameron, and today I'm taking a look at Transformers Earthspark Nightshade. Nightshade is a deluxe Earthspark figure, and they are the fourth Terran we've gotten at this, I know that it's technically two size classes, right? There's the deluxe and the warrior size classes. But Nightshade is the fourth of the Terrans we've gotten, so this means that we've had Twitch, we've had Thrash, we've had Jawbreaker with Nightshade. The only one we're missing now is Hashtag, but Nightshade is lovely. They're one of the, the Terrans are all the cooler characters on the show. They're definitely the POV characters. And Nightshade turns into a really cool owl, geez. Owl that's been very inspired by an owl statue in a graveyard, which is kind of a neat little bit of trivia. They have a pretty simple transformation. We can kind of see the body doesn't totally close up on the side, but I think from the front, this is a very strong, we've got movable feet here, so you can kind of, get in different poses. We've got a turning head, and just like an owl, we can turn all the way 360, which I dig it. We do have articulating wings on a ball joint, so you do get rotation here, you get flappability, if you want to get the legs or the wings up, you want to get them out in kind of a I'm kind of trying to hover in place mode kind of thing. You want to gesticulate with your wings, you can absolutely do that. That is the only articulation on the wings. There is some assembly required, and I did want to mention this. The wings are a softer plastic than the normal rigid plastic that we use. And there is a peg on the wing that needs to come in to a hole right here. This wing was just fine. This wing, I actually had to come in and shave down the soft peg. It was wide enough that it was getting mashed as I tried to insert it into the hole. So coming in with an X-Acto knife and cleaning it up helped with that assembly a lot. But then once they're assembled, they're locked in. There's a locking point up here, and then this peg, so that you're not moving it once it's there. And Nightshade, like I said, they look great with their siblings. So we've got, I believe, and I gotta remember, I think this one's technically warrior class, or no, Twitch is a deluxe, Thrash is a warrior, and Jawbreaker is a warrior. So fingers crossed, we've got two deluxes now, two warriors. I would love Hashtag to get a proper deluxe, because I feel like with Hashtag's alt mode, we'd need a deluxe to really get that transformation. But yeah, it's really cool to see the Terrans together. I mean, it is a lot of fun to see them kind of hanging out. And they are pretty standard sized deluxes here. If we bring in my default deluxe Prowl, who just kind of lives over here to compare stuff to, I mean, they're decent sized figures. I dig them a lot as a unit in alt mode. I love that this is a unit that is not defined by an alt mode type or a color scheme. Because they're defined by their place of birth, you get all this variety in the designs. It's my favorite thing about Earthspark. Earthspark's a great little cartoon, but my absolute favorite thing is just that they have provided us with some great designs that have gotten toy forms. Again, if this had been Robots in Disguise 2015, we would have gotten probably this really cool character in the show and not gotten a toy of them. So I really, really appreciate that we do have that toy. Like I said, Nightshade's transformation is pretty simple. We can get right into it. We're going to start out on the backpack here. We have kind of the legs folded up. We are just going to come in here and unclip them a little bit on either side, like so. There's a little tab that clips together. And then they can unfold down. Simple enough. Fold out the toe and heel on either side, like so. Coming up front, we've got our wings. We can open up the arms. They also tab together right here, folding outward like so, folding up these talons to get those out of the way on the forearm. And then we can rotate the waist. Oh, do we not rotate the waist? Oh, we totally don't. We just rotate the knees. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, and again, it's on a ball joint, so you can just pop that wing right back on. And then with that, the big dramatic head reveal, which I really like, we just flip things up and you can see Nightshade's chest all done and their head. And yeah, again, a little back heavy, but a really, really cool robot mode. I think it captures their character really, really well. And there's some great use of color and paint here. We have like this metallic green that comes in 2 shades, this lighter metallic green, and then this darker metallic green kind of on the forearms. We've got some black paint picking up some stuff. The metallic green definitely helps break up what's a lot of like the prototype gray plastic that I don't like very much. Nightshade has a great characterful head design, and I love that we got that head sculpt in the toy. They look awesome like that. Their ears, their kind of, you know, owl-inspired head looks great. They do have some sneaky, clever little weapon storage. I love blades, and I love blade wings. So Nightshade having 2 knives here is really cool. I think some of the product shots showed that the knives were going to be painted, but it's okay. I think that they're not. It's not a big deal. I might come back in and paint mine a little black or metallic green or something. And yeah, their articulation is great. I mean, again, we've got a nice ball joint on that head, can wiggle around, get them wherever you want. We've got articulation on the wings to kind of get them out of the way wherever you need them to go. With the wings out of the way, we can still do a almost 360. There we go. You just got to really pop the wing back, but you can do a 360 on the shoulder. There is a bicep swivel. There is a 90-degree knee, elbow bend. No wrist articulation. Like we saw, no waist articulation, which is probably the biggest bummer on this figure. You can do, maybe you can't. I thought I was able to do the full Van Damme, but I think the cut in the waist does interfere. So you can get the Van Damme kind of about that far, which is a bit of a shame before things like pop off. Nice deep knee bend, thigh swivel, and then we saw the ankle and you know, toe and heel articulation. So they have a really good stance wherever you're going to pose them. Yeah, Nightshade just looks really, really cool. It's a cool design, and I'm glad we got a deluxe figure of them. And again, with the rest of the Terrans, we've got Twitch. We've got Twitch. We've got Thrash. We've got Jawbreaker. I think they just look... Jawbreaker. Nightshade's got pretty big wings, huh? Jawbreaker here. I think they look great together. This is just a really, really fun team. Jawbreaker's going to hang out in the back. You can hang out in the back. They just look really, really cool together. I like the different colors that kind of complement, right? You've got some shared greens. We don't have like shared exact colors. We've got like orangey, you know, cooler colors and warmer colors. Nightshade looks great in the mix. Everyone's got different inspiration. Like we've got a drone, we've got a vehicle, like a motorcycle, we've got an animal, we've got a dinosaur, and then hashtag is like a military vehicle. Again, it sells to me this idea that connects all the Terrans is just their birthplace and the family they've made, right? Earthspark is definitely about like that found family connection beyond like the biological one, and obviously like there is a biological family component into it also. But yeah, Nightshade is great, easy recommendation. If your kid likes Earthspark, these Terrans are where I'd go. I recognize that I am not reviewing any of the like G1 characters in the show. I just haven't seen any toys. I've heard they're good. I've heard they're good toys, but I just haven't seen any that are really calling out to me. Maybe as the show goes on and we get more seasons and toys, maybe something else. But right now it's really just the Terrans that are exciting to me. So hopefully we get hashtag. Hopefully we get like some toys of characters that really like are just inspiring in general. But yeah, like if you're paying, you know, $20, like $15 for the Warriors and $20 for the Deluxes is to me very fair. They're doing fun design things. They're nice little toys. They're very posable. They're very you know, just satisfying to play with. It's the characters that your kid sees on screen. Easy recommendation. For Nightshade. Might be I'd say Nightshade is probably my favorite right now. And it's not fair because, again, Warrior versus Deluxe is 2 different price points and different like levels of paint and articulation. But I think it goes Nightshade, Twitch, Thrash, Jawbreaker. But all of them are good. That's it for today's video. I'll stop rambling. Thanks everyone for watching. Catch you on the next one. Bye!